Tonight in Pure Gaming, Bruce Lee versus the Wasteland in highly precise gameplay never seen before on YouTube video. Fist versus laser guns. No armor versus Deathclaw. Who is going to win? Find out tonight.
Hello and welcome to Pure Gaming. Today I'm going to be playing Fallout 4. The character that I'm going to be using is Bruce Lee. You know, I played this game as just like a, normal character with guns and power armor and stuff like that on survival. And I just kind of got over it because it almost felt like all I had to do was just build the better weapons, blah 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 blah. It became like a bit of a grind, and I just kind of over the grinds. So I just wanted to play this game as it's supposed to be played, as Bethesda tells us, it's a RPG, right, with the first-person elements. Well, we're gonna test this by playing as a Bruce Lee, who only uses, his fists and maybe in the future melee, melee weapons.
Giant roaches?
So he's kind of he's a bit cryogenic, the frozen lag. So basically, he's a little bit. He came out of it a bit dumb, and I can't show you the stats at the moment, but once I got a P-boy, obviously I will. He's just a little bit on the rough side. All he knows is how to punch real hard. His strength is, I'm pretty sure it's 6 or 7. Alright. So basically this is idea. What I want to use is not to use guns at all. I don't really I'm gonna go through this stuff because I already played through that. Yeah, and we'll see how we go. And I always, like, when I was playing the game the first time, I was always wondering, like, if a person can survive using fists. Well, he's doing a good job out of those cockroaches, but doesn't mean shit. Right? Come on, bring on the cockroaches. I keep going hidden. Power attack is this one. No. Anyway, let's drink some water. So, for some of those who don't know who Bruce Lee is, and I understand that everybody knows who Bruce Lee is, but apparently, as I found out, well, not long ago, my girlfriend didn't know who Bruce Lee was, because she asked me if I know how old he is, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Do we need to go in here? Not really. Oh, okay, here we go. We'll come back for this. Maybe not.
Coming back later for you.
So we're gonna pick up stuff just to sell it, basically. That's another cool thing. I think by not using the weapons, some sort of don't have to worry about all the. I mean, not all the looting, but I think it's just gonna make it easier because I don't have to spend time upgrading it and doing all that stuff. Because, like, look, if I really want to play a shooter game, I'll just play Counter-Strike, or like, I don't know, a new Doom or something like that. I wanted to play this game as a roleplay game. So, and I didn't feel like that's what I was doing the first time. I think the combat should be secondary to the... Let's sneak, yeah, let's sneak, because this guy is so tough. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll take a peep, boy, shall we? Imagine just not taking and just keep walking around without it. That'd be pretty cool. Not. Alright, so as I was saying, I think the combat should be secondary to the actual gameplay and to the, you know, awesome dialogues and quests that are interesting and that you can finish the quest without a combat, but like, you know, being really smart or something like that. So anyway, well, here I'm not very smart at all. As you can see, the stats are pretty interesting. So the strength, agility, and endurance are the main stats. Pretty much perception, charisma, intelligence there. Secondary to none, as he was coming out of frozen state. Some of his neural connections kinda didn't reconnect, so that's why he's a bit dumb. And I guess, I mean, he wasn't real lucky in his real life, getting all those injuries, so I decided that 3 is enough. I'm just realizing that if I pick up weapon, I'm not really sure how to, like, go unarmed, but we'll try to work it out as we play. Alright, let's get out of here.
Vault door cycling sequence
Now,
initiated.
for me, Bruce Lee,
Stand back.
he's a pretty cool dude. I mean, I was growing up and I watched
What happened here?
some
Where
of
is
the
everyone?
movies with him, and I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people will have high respect for him as a martial artist, and that's right. He was pretty badass. He's a pretty badass dude, and he did some really cool things. I mean, he almost like developed his own style. But I'm not like pretending to be like Bruce Lee, so I'm just playing as, you know, I don't know, I guess like just a melee martial artist. Even though all I can do is punch and punch and punch again. Thanks to awesome gameplay decisions from the makers of the game. So I think that's it. Let's get on.
I hope you enjoyed Enter the Wasteland, and we'll see you in the next episode where Bruce Lee finally meets the Raiders and tries to fight them.